railway station, Milano Centrale, going to Piacenza and then taking the ferry to Ancona. Okay, we're on our way from Piacenza to Ancona, so then we can take the ferry to Greece tomorrow morning from Ancona. Now, train station to Piacenza. This is the ferry we should be taking tomorrow, the Ancona lines to Corfu, and hopefully it's gonna be like a sunny day. Today's a little cloudy, a little chilly.
But the water's calm, and that's
Calm
that's
so
good.
far. And this is
Ancona.
Ancona, it's like by the port. I think that's like the city center, like the whole town, something. And we just came that way from the train station.
And this is maybe like the old gate to the city, no?
And now we're going to see if we can find our Airbnb for tonight. This is the neighborhood where we're staying. And then later in the day, like around 1 p.m, we're gonna take the ferry to Greece. We're going to Corfu. Okay, here we are in Piazza del Plebiscito in Ancona, Marche region in Italy. We're staying here for a night because this afternoon we're gonna take the ferry to Greece. It's pretty chilly. It's like April 6th, 2023. Still chilly down here. But it's nice. It's like one of those, sea towns on the east coast of Italy, the Adriatic coast, and I think a lot of industry, like revolves around like the port, like tourism. Then always, obviously, I think fishing, and I think it was also like an important city, like during the Renaissance. And yeah, it's pretty like dead because it's like 7:30 in the morning and it's not real tourist season yet, and we're here in the city center, and this afternoon we're gonna take the ferry down to Greece, so we're just like taking a walk around the neighborhood here where we stayed last night. Just take a walk, check this out. I think Ancona, I don't know much about it, was a sort of important city during the Renaissance and the Middle Ages here in Italy. At least it was an important city on the East Coast. And I think there's always been trade and commerce and nautical, naval routes. Also, I think I'm pretty sure with Venice, Greece and Croatia, the Balkans in general, all throughout history. So it's definitely one of the most important cities here on the east coast of Italy. So here is saying that in 1860 the square changed its name into Piazza del Plebiscito, because there was the vote for the unification of Italy and the Marche region was annexed, so to say, into the Italian kingdom. But for the people here in Ancona, they still call it like the Pope Square, or Square of the Pope. That's hence the statue. Now we're walking around one of these back alleys. There's some like nice carvings there. Definitely for someone who's like an expert in symbolism and stuff like that. This would be interesting. We're trying to see if we can like check in this morning, so we don't have to go back there just for check-in, because I guess we have to check in like in one place and then we have to get on the ferry on the other side of the port, so it's like looks like a mile or something. So since our backpacks are pretty heavy, we don't want to walk like a mile if we don't have to. It's pretty chilly this morning here by the port, and it's the first week of April, so but it's like sunny, so like the ride down to Greece should be fine. First impression, I don't know, I was never here in Ancona before, we're never here. Oh, actually Stacy once was when she took the ferry. As you can see, that's like the Anec line that we were supposed to take this afternoon. We had to check in there, and then I think we have to take the ferry here, so we'll see what we can do about it. So we have to like cross the street here. It's a little bit complicated how it works, because you still have to walk, like in our case with like by foot, you still have to walk. I mean, there's a bus behind me there, like a bus stop, but it's like every 15 minutes. I guess we just like missed it because we were like, I don't know, 5 seconds before the stop, so the bus didn't stop, but it's okay. But the point is, you still have to come down here and then somehow walk through this like custom area. I mean, it's, I don't know, it just feels weird. And then you have to go down there to check in and then come back here, but I don't know, I guess people usually do that with cars, or like, so it's a little easier. And but I would think like during the summer there's a lot of people here with backpacks like we have, and we don't normally travel with backpacks, but this time we do. So you have to go down there. Like I said, since we didn't want to carry all these backpacks again like yesterday, down here just to go back to the same place where we're staying, because that's where the ferry is, like in that area. So now I just walking down here and see if they would let us check in right now. That's like around 8 in the morning, and then we have the ferry like at 1:30 p.m. so we don't have to walk this distance again. As you can see, I think we have to check in down there behind me. We're coming from back there, so we'll see. It's not really super well explained, but we'll figure that out. Okay folks, we were able to check in already, so if you're here in Ancona, you can just come here to the Ancona ferries terminal. Even if you have to walk, we just walk here like across this, like, I don't know, port area. There's like a small gate you just have to walk through. There's like a parking lot here. It's like and then if you have a car, I think you have to go down that way, but we're like on foot, so we're going to the other way here. So and it's like around 9 a.m. in the morning, and we were able to check in early, and we have a ferry around 1:30 p.m. And if you're here, you can see what I'm walking through now. So that's the Ancona ferries terminal, where all the lines check-ins are, and you just walk here by foot, and basically you have to go back to the quay 15. I think there's like a bus at the quay 16 if you want to take the bus to come here, but we just wanted to walk, so because it's like pretty early, and I mean we're gonna take our ferry in 5 hours, and we want to make sure everything was like in order. So, and then pretty much when you see imbarchi, traghetti, 2-car ferries, I mean it's a little tricky because pretty much you have to cross the street. I don't know how they set it up. I mean there's like a foot crossing here, but basically you have to walk through traffic, through the port, through the customs somehow. Then you're just here, you just pretty much cross here, that's the terminal. And then if you're on foot like us, you pretty much have to go back here where all the departures are. And it's I think a half a mile walk. I would say probably 800 meters or a little more, maybe 900. So pretty much we came that way from there by foot, and we went down here. Now we're going back to our Airbnb apartment. Okay folks, going back to our apartment. I mean Ancona seems like all in all like a decent town by the coast here in central Italy, on the east coast. Obviously if you want to go to Greece and take the ferries, you can take one from here or from Venice. I think also Bari and Brindisi in Puglia. And there's a lot of interesting stuff around here, around the Marche region. Especially if you like the Renaissance period, in the Middle Ages, there are a lot of castles and obviously a lot of beach towns. But definitely, even if you want to go down to Greece and take a ferry, I would recommend even one night or a couple of nights here in Ancona, around this area. And so if you're here, you have to take the ferry. You can also go there, and when there's that column, it says leave a luggage deposit. You can just leave it there. It's free if you have a ticket, and then you have to check opening hours is today from 8 to 1 p.m. and then 2 p.m. until 7, I believe, p.m. So if you don't want to walk around with stuff, you can just leave it there and then just go back and pick it up. Just make sure you have your ticket with you because they check your name. Okay, so now we're on the ferry. I just boarded. And this is the Roma. And we're gonna spend the night because we have a regular deck ticket. We paid $100 each, because I guess that's the only fare that they had here in April. We'll see.
Al suono del segnale di emergenza è necessario operare come segue. Recarsi presso la stazione di ritrovo della vostra cabina o in quella più vicina se siete lontani dalla vostra cabina.